You make this a lot of fun. You put so much fun into doing this.
Today we are going to make a chicken pot pie.
Yummy.
And what's great about this chicken pot pie is if it is after Thanksgiving and you have all that turkey left over, you can actually use turkey instead of chicken. I actually do that every year, right?
Yes.
I take the extra turkey and I make my chicken turkey pot pie. You can even take any vegetables you had left over and chop those up and stick them into. Fry them first. I had pre-cooked chicken, about 2 cups.
What kind of chicken do you use?
I use chicken breast. I use it thin. You can use it thick, and you can also use a rotisserie chicken if you are short on time.
So what is this?
That is,
You want to tell them what I'm putting in?
this is a pie pan, obviously, sprayed with Pam.
There you go.
I'm using a disposable one because I'm sure there'll be leftovers.
Does this all, do we put all this in it?
Yes.
How much chicken is this?
I said in the beginning it's about 2 cups. I like to use mixed veggies. It has string beans, corn, carrots, peas, and
Lima beans.
lima beans, and I put about 1.5 cups. You can use 1 cup if you don't like it too veggie. So now we are going to make the cheese roux for the chicken pot pie. You take a pan and make sure it's one that has like a little space because for all the cheese. I would say put it on like low medium because you don't want it to burn. Wow, I like this thing, Cuisinart. Very nice. Maybe they want to sponsor us for future stuff. All right, so they look a little hot. You put 2 tablespoons of butter. That in there. Get a napkin from the magic drawer. And you let that get a little melted.
You know, a good trick when you're melting butter is instead of putting one giant clump in there, if you cut it up into a bunch of little ones, it melts a lot better.
Really?
Just
Really?
a little word of advice, a little helpful tip from the kitchen. I'm just gonna finish my glass of wine. While we're waiting for the butter to melt. Jayne's been making this for a long time for me and Krista and Erica.
I actually found this recipe online. I think the recipe originally said put potatoes. I didn't want to put potatoes. I didn't want it to be so starchy. I wanted it to be semi-healthy, so I put the veggies in there.
That should be nice with potatoes in there.
Maybe you could. You could even put like onion, potatoes. You could do whatever you like. I just like to do it like that. He's gonna cut it. I'll just mosey on over here. There's 2 tablespoons of butter, so there's 2 tablespoons of flour.
Look at that.
This is the first time we're using it. We got it just for these videos.
Quite a
Maybe
lot.
if I want to fry something, I can fry it outside. So I can make my fried chicken outside or my fried macaroni and cheese balls. If you to see that, let us know in the comments below. That's pretty much melted, so I'm gonna throw in my 2 tablespoons of flour. Now that it's a little brown, I take 1 cup of chicken broth. And I pour it in there. I have some ice in my chicken broth because I defrosted some chicken broth ice cubes. And then you just let that simmer a little bit. When you're stirring the chicken broth in there, just try to get the clumps out of the flour.
And how long do you cook the chicken broth? You bring it to a boil?
Yeah, a light boil, not like a simmer. Like you don't want it too bubbly. Now I'm going to prepare the cheese. The cheese I use is a cheddar mix. It's white and yellow cheddar. You can use regular yellow cheddar. And I also use a little mozzarella because I like it to give it a little, that cheesy feel to it. You're supposed to use 1 cup. I use a little more than that because I like my stuff cheesy. So before you put that in, you put a little salt, a little pepper, and then a dash of paprika. What you should do is you turn it off because it's hot enough. And then you put the cheese in. Okay, so I put 3/4 of the bag that's in there. Then I put about half of the bag of mozzarella. I know that seems like a lot. Again, I like my stuff cheesy. It's up to you how you like it. And then stir it. And It will definitely melt because the pan is still hot. You don't even have to have it on. I might even add more cheese. I think I want more, a little more.
Of which one?
I'm gonna use the mixed. So I don't want to use too much of the mozzarella because then it gets too like tacky-ish. You know what I mean? It's like.
You're saying that mozzarella cheese is tacky?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
You're saying Italians are tacky?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
not all of them. Not you, of course, honey. And you see, it makes like a cheese sauce. I might even put a little
I have to
more.
answer this phone call.
Okay.
Hello, we're filming.
Who is that? And what the hell? Put the whole bag.
Sorry about that.
Who was that?
Kristen.
Oh.
So you're putting in basically 2.5 cups of cheese.
Yeah.
So you said it. The recipe calls for 1 cup.
I know, but I like it cheesy.
I like it cheesy too, but you're really putting in 2.5 cups.
That's me. You can put less.
Okay.
And you really stir it up. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look?
It looks good.
Okay.
Now what do you do?
Now, you take, it's gonna be hot. Can you see?
Yeah.
You take that cheesy sauce, do a little at a time, and just stir it in.
Should I be preheating the oven for you?
Yeah, 400. Preheat the oven to 400. Sorry, folks.
This operation, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
totally forgot. Setting up is taking me a long time lately.
she's more concerned about the lighting than she is about the actual recipe.
But that's my job. Why didn't you? Your job would have been like, hey, honey, should I have done that?
I exactly said that. Anyway, that does look good and cheesy.
What? All right, so you mix that up nice and good in the pan with everything.
Very good.
I love it like that. Again, everybody's tastes are different. You could put less cheese if you'd like. Now you want to make the topping. This doesn't have a crust on the bottom,
It's not like a pie that's like got a bottom
Right.
and a top. It's more of just the.
but it stays together pretty much. You are going to take 1 cup of Bisquick, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and 1/3 cup of milk. And you just stir it and stir it until it becomes like almost doughy, but not 100%. You take this, you're gonna get messy, that's okay. And you take the dough out and you're kind of gonna spread it with your hands and then spread it along the pie. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, but there's like spaces, it has flour and it's gonna spread it. And you wanna concentrate more towards the middle because at the end, some of the cheese and stuff bubbles out anyway, so it doesn't need to be covered. You're good to go. Just use your fingers like this and get it all around. It's like using Play-Doh.
You do that so nice. I tried to make this one time and the Bisquick went all over the place.
I've done this so
It
many
was so sticky on my hands.
Yeah, I've done this so many times, that's why. I made a lot of mistakes, trust me. And like I said, when you bake this, those little parts will get filled in. So this goes in the oven at 400 for about 25 minutes. If you think that you are gonna prepare it and like maybe heat it up that night, then do like 20 minutes and then do like another 10 to heat it up. Sorry, I'm sorry, I took up all the space.
That's it.
You got doughy hands, you stick that in there and that's, we'll just, oh, see, I'm
The oven's
piece
not
of dough.
preheated yet, so we can't put it in the oven. FYI.
It's quick and easy, and like I said, use your turkey, use your leftover carrots and string beans, cut them up, put them in there, and just make sure you have some cheese on hand. I'm sure you have some, you know, you had your hors d'oeuvres, you had your appetizers, cut that up. That's it.
Did you put salami in there?
You could put ham in there. No, you could put, if you make a ham on Thanksgiving, you could dice up ham in there. Do what you you want.
All right.
All right, that's it.
That's it. See you when it comes out of the oven.